welcome back to my channel, Denim Vixen. It's Kathy, and today I'm going to show you a few things that I found while I was shopping my own stash. I was actually clearing out my bathroom, all my drawers, trying to just get rid of old makeup and just make way for all the new stuff that I bought recently. Not too recently, but kind of recently. So here's the stuff that I'm throwing away. I'm actually throwing away my Luscious Lana bag that I got when I worked at Benefit. I mean, this thing is so old. It's like over 10, 11 years old. I have no idea. I have no idea why I kept it, other than I loved it. It said Luscious Lana. I kept cleaning it up and you know, using it. I would take it with me when I would go on trips. I just really loved it. I loved it because it had like a place for your brushes. As you can see, it's very, very used. And I think I just decided that, Lana, it's time to go. I'm sorry. I love you. I've loved you. We've had a good life together, but it's time to move on to another makeup bag. So on top of getting rid of Luscious Lana, there's a whole bunch of stuff inside that I'm getting rid of. I won't go through it all, but I mean, I'm looking through there going, okay, I have had this forever. This is the Benefit Moonbeam. Ugh, I can't even talk. The Benefit Moonbeam, which I had when I worked at Benefit. In fact, I have this bag, so I probably got this at the same time as this bag. So what does it tell you? It's like 10 years old. All right, you know what? It's probably time to go. And then I've got, oh, just a bunch of other stuff in there. The Rebel, which I love this, but I haven't used this in ages, ever since I started using like BB creams and CC creams. And, oh, just a bunch of stuff. So I'm getting rid of that. And then I found some baby lotion that must have been around when I had babies, and now my babies are 6 and 8. So yeah, probably should get rid of that. And then a couple, you know, here's another baby lotion, and then some satin shine for brunette hair. And I really don't know how long that's been in there, but I think it might be time to move on from that. And then of course this, okay, can you say hoarder? This empty soap container. And yeah, okay, sorry, I had to interrupt myself there for a second. I was noticing that I was getting a little bit of a shadow behind me, and I think it was like going across my face. But instead of starting over, I'm just going to keep going where I left off, but I just closed all my blinds. But I'm also getting rid of this Stila palette, which is really old too. I have loved it. It's been a great palette, but I mean, come on. Why am I holding on to it? It's broken. All the colors are all mixed up, and it's time to go. So I am getting rid of all of those, but in the interim, when I was looking for stuff to throw away, I found stuff that I can't throw away that's been hiding in my drawers, and I'm really, really excited to keep it and to share a couple of these things with you. One thing that I did find in my drawers that it's actually a fairly recent thing. It hasn't been in there for 10 years like some of the Luscious Lana stuff. But it was this Clairol Root Touch-Up Kit, which I did a review on this, and I did not give this kit a positive review. Well, I figured out what I'm doing with this. For some reason, I bought 2 at the time, and I wasn't going to throw it away because I actually liked the color. I just didn't like the application process. So here's a helpful hint. I have found that I get a lot of grays, like right around my hairline. I don't know why. These always come in first. I don't know if they're coming in all over and I just can't see the ones back here, or if because, yeah, these are right here and they're just in my face all the time. But I've got those Root Touch-Up kits that are just the kind that you put on that look like mascara that wash out. But honestly, I want something a little more permanent. So I decided that in order to kind of get rid of these grays around my face a little more permanently than the washout mascara type products, I decided to use just a tiny, tiny bit. I mean, I'm talking like not even a quarter of a teaspoon of the developer and the color, and then mixing it up in the little bowl, and then just touching up these little areas right here with the brush. Now, I could handle that. I could use a tiny, tiny bit and put it on the brush and do that without getting it all over my face. And so I think that might be a really, really good reason to keep this. And I actually just did that today, and I thought I had really good results. So for those days when I want the root touch-ups here, when it's not really coming out too much up on the top, but it is showing around the face, I think this is a really, really good kit for that. So I'm going to keep this, and I'm just going to use it up just gradually. I also found my Sally Hansen airbrush legs, which of course I don't want to get rid of this because this is going to be coming out soon. I'm going to need to have those airbrush legs that now that spring and summer are just around the corner. And speaking of the airbrush look, the glow, I did find this too, the NYX Born to Glow. This is like a bronzing highlighter. I don't know, it's a liquid illuminator. They call it a liquid illuminator. And I am going to show you a really easy way to put this on to get a great all over glow without going overboard, because I think that a lot of times with these liquid illuminators, there is a little bit of a challenge on how you want to apply it. Do you use a brush? Do you use your hands? Do you use a sponge? And when I was working for Benefit years ago, I learned a really, really easy way to put this on. And I am not going to do it today in this video. You're just going to have to stay tuned, and I will do it in a future video. So that's my teaser to get you to come back. This is going to be really nice for spring and summer, you know, getting that little bit of a glow, or some of those glamorous evenings, maybe Valentine's Day, you know, Valentine's Day. Of course, I don't have any plans for Valentine's Day, not really. Now that I have kids, we just kind of hang out, we make dinner, make a heart-shaped cake, and voila, that's it. And then, you know, the kids go to bed and Jim and I'll sit around and watch a movie. That's our Valentine's Day. For those of you who are going out on hot dates, I'll give you a really pretty glowing tip. I also found a bar of Neutrogena soap. I mean, look at the stuff I found. It's just like this weird random stuff. But I was looking for Neutrogena soap. I knew I had one down there somewhere. I just didn't look hard enough. But I love this for washing my face. I was actually thinking about buying the CeraVe Moisturizing Cleanser, but I have so much Cetaphil cleanser that I thought, okay, I need to go ahead and use all that up before I go and buy another one, because that's just wasteful, and I know the Cetaphil is wonderful. But I also really sometimes like a foaming cleanser. So this I know foams up, and this leaves absolutely no residue on your face, and I don't think it really dries it, and I think it's just great. It's super, super gentle. So I'm really excited that I found this bar of Neutrogena soap. Speaking of cleansers, I found these Olay Daily Facial Hydrating Foaming Wipes, or cleansing cloths as they call them here. These are really nice. I actually like to use these when I travel, because when I go on my trips, I tend to just go for one night or 2 nights. So I don't really feel like carrying too much in my suitcase, and I don't like taking too many liquids, and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. So these are really nice because they're just these little cleansing cloths, and they have the cleanser in them. All you do is get them wet, and then you wash your face, and then one side's a little rougher than the other, so you can like kind of really scrub, and then after you're done, you just throw them away, which, you know, it's not super duper eco-friendly, but it's very convenient, and they're really nice to carry in your suitcase for traveling. And these are really, really old, but I suspect they don't really go bad. I mean, how could they go bad? It's just a cleanser. And then I found this lip pencil. I don't even know what the brand is, but I like the color. It's kind of a bronzy color. It's not even open, but I do know it's from, oh, it's Milani. Is it Milani? Oh, it's Milani. Okay, so I just took the wrapper off. So this is what it looks like. I'll do a real quick swatch. So that's kind of a pretty color, huh? Can you see that? There you go. I'm not really good when it comes to doing swatches. They kind of go all over the place. But yeah, that's a pretty one. And I love these lip pencil crayon type things, because you can use them as a liner and to fill your lips in, and it just saves room. So this is actually another really good thing for traveling as well. So that was kind of fun to find. Speaking of fun, I have never worn these outside of my bathroom trying them on, but I had to have these. They're the clip-in hair extensions. And I actually have, there's a whole bunch of them here. You can just like clip them all in. And I don't know, you know, now that I'm looking at it, I don't even know if it matches my hair. Oh yeah, it kind of matches. Okay, so I bought these because Lisa D1 had her hair extensions that she was really, really loving, but then she was going and having them bonded in or beaded in or whatever and permanently, which I have done hair extensions before and I've had them in permanently, and yes, they are absolutely gorgeous, but when they start to grow out, oh, they are a pain in the you-know-what. I don't have time to maintain hair extensions. I don't have the patience to go and sit there, and it's super, super expensive, but I do like the look of long hair every now and then, even though I just cut my hair real short. Well, I guess not real short, but you know, cut it shorter. I just thought these might be kind of fun just to put in it, you know, I don't know, every now and then for a fun evening out. I have to play with them a little bit, but they actually are kind of long. So if I put them in up here, they look like it had nice. Anyway, I'm going to play around with these, and who knows, maybe I'll have them in for a video one day. I don't know when, but one day maybe. And then last but not least, I came across this little kit, and you probably have no idea what this is. You probably can't see it very well, but these are my little glycolic facial peels. You know how everybody's doing the peels? Well, these are like the home peels. And they probably really aren't even home peels because I bought them off of Amazon. You know how you can buy stuff off Amazon that you probably can't normally buy, like at the beauty supply store? So this one is a 70% glycolic acid skin peel, which is really high, I think. And then this one is a 35% peel serum. It's a glycolic / lactic acid, and I don't really know the difference between the two. And then here's the neutralizer that you would use, and then of course I've got a little, you know, the brush and the container, which these actually came out of a different kit that I bought. I got these out of a Boots kit that I found at Target. They have like a little glycolic peel type kit too, but I'm pretty sure when I bought these, I wanted them because they had a little bit of the higher, a little bit of a higher percentage of the glycolic acid in it. So I think I had bought these and wanted to try them, and they do really work. Now, so many people have been telling me that I would absolutely love a Vi-Peel, and I've been saying that I kind of want to try a photofacial, but you guys are all telling me that I would like Vi-Peel better. However, I don't know that I'm ready to go there with the Vi-Peel yet. All I know is they put it on. It's a fairly aggressive, here's my cat. I just don't know that I'm ready to go there with a Vi-Peel just yet, or even a photofacial. I kind of said that I was going to try a photofacial in January or February, but then I think I talked myself out of it because I've been so happy with the results of the Obagi Clear, the Blender, the Retin-A, that I've been okay with those, and I can definitely see those products working. I'm just not ready to start peeling. You know, they say it takes a couple days for it to kind of soak in, and then once you start peeling, you just start molting. And there was a mom a couple years ago that was in my Mommy Me class with the kids, and she had done some sort of a peel at, I don't even know what kind of peel it was, but when she came to school with her child for the Mommy Me class, she probably, if I was looking like her, I never would have left my house, but she had peeling skin all over her face, and it was like brown. She looked like she had been in a fire, and she was a burn victim. But I knew that after it came off, I knew what was going on. I knew she had had a peel. I knew she wasn't actually in a fire. But I just don't know that I'm ready to look like that. You know what I mean? So when I came across these, I thought, oh, I can do maybe a series of home peels, light home peels, and maybe I'll have similar results, and then use that in addition to the Retin-A and the Blender and the Clear, and maybe I'll have very similar results. And if I don't, then maybe I'll take a little more of an aggressive approach. But until then, I'm gonna do this. In fact, I already did one, and I could definitely feel it working. I had a little bit of flakiness, but not too much. So I wasn't peeling looking like a burn victim, but I did have some flakiness, and it's just now kind of like starting to flake off, but I can definitely see the results. But I think if I were to do a series of these, I think that I may have real similar results to a Vi-Peel. I may be completely wrong. I probably am wrong, but I think that is where I'm ready to go right now with the peels and the photofacials and whatever else, the Fraxel lasers, whatever else we're doing. I will let you know how this works. In fact, maybe I'll even do one on camera because, you know, you can feel it working. You put it on and you can just definitely feel it. It starts to kind of tingle, and then it gets a little uncomfortable until until you neutralize it. But yeah, I'll let you know how this works, and you can tell me, like, if you see that I'm looking a little better or a little worse, let me know. I can take it even if it's bad. But so far, I think I'm having really, really good results. I just did this a couple of days ago. I want to say 3 or 4 days ago. So I'm probably going to wait until next week before I do it again, because I think you can do it like once a week for a few weeks and then have nice results. So that just about wraps it up for my my shopping my stash haul. It feels really good to kind of go through and clear out some of the junk that I don't need. However, this right here is only a fraction of what I should be clearing out, but this is all I could part with right now because I just know I'm going to use you know, something else in there. I don't know what, but I just know I can't get rid of it yet. Just can't get rid of it yet. However, I was also even more excited to find these other products, and I felt like I actually went shopping because I'd kind of forgotten about some of these things. So it's always a good idea to shop your stash if you're doing a no-buy and you are kind of feeling like you need to go shopping, but you don't really want to break your no-buy. Just go look in your drawers. Go look in your secret drawers. There's no telling what you're going to find. I'm, once again, really enjoying saving money and having a little extra cash in my bank account. So that right there is a good incentive to shop your own stash. So I have got to run because my kids are going to be home from school soon, and everyone knows that you can't make videos when your kids are around, at least not my kids. Does anyone else have kids that kind of drive you nuts when they're home? I'm not saying I don't love my kids, but my kids are, whew, they have a lot of energy. That's probably one of the negative things about being an older mom, is not being able to keep up. Once my kids get home, that's it. It is like, it's on. Game on. They want 100% full attention, and then they have to start going to their activities. We've got dance this afternoon. I got Sophie started back up into all of her dance classes again. She needed to have a little break. I felt like she needed a break for a couple months, but now we're going back in because I need to get her moving around. My son's just started swim practice for, he's going to become a junior guard this summer. At least we think he's going to become a junior guard. He is trying out. You have to try out. So they do a conditioning, strengthening workout every day for a month through the same program. And they really, really work on everything they're going to need to know to be able to pass their junior guard tryouts. But he swims for an hour every day after school, which is great. He is so wiped out by the end of the day. But yeah, so with all that, that leaves little time for mommy. So I have to take full advantage of when they're in school to make videos or work on my eBay business or anything else that I need to do. If you like this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed and would like to, please subscribe. I always love seeing the number of subscribers go up, and I've had quite a few kind of discover me lately, so I'm really, really excited to see that number getting a little higher. I don't have a whole lot, but like I said, the few that I do have are absolutely wonderful. You always leave me such great comments, and I've really, really enjoyed getting to know you guys. I kind of feel like I do know you guys. So that's been a lot of fun. And one day I just might actually meet you guys, because I do travel a lot. You know, I am a flight attendant, so I could end up in your town one day. Be careful. I could show up. If you put down where you live, I might come hang out with you, which would probably be a lot of fun. But where was I? Anyway, I'm off. I gotta go. My kids are gonna be home, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.